Afternoon YouTube, yet again another review and unbox. Today we're doing a interesting unit. It's called the Spot 3, which is a GPS messenger and tracking unit. I first heard about the Spot 3 where I've got a friend that lives over in Canada who uses it for motorcycle trips, and he was always posting on Facebook, you know, follow my tracking on Spot and link to website, and it always just stayed on the back of my head. And now a big trip's come up for myself in parts of the world where phone reception isn't always available, and I thought to myself, just so family and friends can follow what I'm up to, but also for my own safety, should I need help, one of these units might be the way to go. So did a bit more research into it, and I ended up buying one. So they cost, I got this one for $196 Australian off a company that was selling them through eBay. So they're brand spanking new still, clearly it's in a box, but they're selling it for about $20 less than what you can get them through many other retailers. It is an American company, I believe, and you do need a subscription to use the device. So it costs, I think it's $220 Australian for a 1-year subscription, which is the minimum subscription, and I'm not too sure what the maximum subscriptions are, but if you were to do a simple Google search and go onto the Spot website, they would be able to run you through all the packages. Just make sure it's quoting in the right in US dollars or Aussie dollars, depending on where you are. So I'm just going to read out just a couple of features on it, but first, before that, I'll do a bit of a close-up as well later on. You can see the size of my hand there. It does fit into my palm, so it's a nice device, and next to the iPhone we can sort of see the sizing there. And on the front of the packet we've got the new Spot Gen 3, so the Generation 3 is the latest edition at this current date. Satellite GPS messenger. Stay connected with the push of a button regardless of cell coverage. Then it's got different options. You've got SOS, tracking, check-in, and help Spot assist. Connect when you're off the grid with Spot Gen 3. When your adventures take you beyond call service, Spot Gen 3 gives you a critical life-saving line of communication. The latest generation of award-winning Spot devices. Spot Gen 3 lets family and friends know you're okay, or sends emergency responders your GPS location, all at the push of a button. Add this rugged pocket-sized device to your essential gear and stay connected wherever you roam. Long live adventure. So basically 3,000 worldwide rescues and counting is what they claim to have gotten through. And they've got the different features on the back, which I've already read out on the front. So with the SOS button, it lets the emergency services know that you need help. So going through their subscription service, it lets them know, and they contact the nearest emergency services to your location. The tracking records your travels, so family or friends or yourself can log in on the website or via the Spot application on your smartphone, and they can track where you are, and there's different options as to how regular it updates your location. Check-in lets family and friends know exactly where you are. I believe this connects to your mobile. You can have a preset message, but it can also connect to your mobile, and you can let it know what numbers and what message you want sent. And when you arrive somewhere, you just hit the check-in button and lets everyone know you're okay. It's got a help/Spot assist. So if you're not in a life-threatening situation, but you do need assistance somewhere, say you break down in the middle of nowhere, but it's not urgent just yet, that help button sends them a message saying, hey guys, I need a little bit of help, you know, can someone try and contact me? And there's also the option for a custom message as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to open it up and have a bit of a closer look at what's inside the package. Now it says included is the Spot Gen 3, a strap and carabiner, USB cable, batteries, and a bit of a reference guide. So I'm going to open that up now. Alrighty, the packaging is a nice little rugged box with a clear window for viewing on the front. Just a bit of tape that we're going to slice through on the back there, and then the lid opens up. So straight away we've got the actual device, which is inside this little bit of cardboard here. So if we open that up, just pull the device out. It's a nice little handheld device. It's got these two little D-rings on the back here, which I'm sure you can strap a bit of string through. They've also got a little loop here as well. So I'm just going to set that aside. We'll unbox it all and then I'll zoom in even further so you can get a real detailed close-up of that. There's a little sticky saying service required, just to let you know that don't go off and don't attempt to start using it without subscribing to a service, because it won't work. Okay, that's the little carabiner and strap. Put that aside. We've got a little USB and it looks like a HDMI cable. Like a mini HDMI cable. That's possibly for charging or syncing data. I'm going to have to work that one out. We've got 4 AAA Energizer batteries. Okay, and then I've got the instructions here. So we've got a product warranty, then the quick reference guide, and then this here has the GEOS Emergency Response Services booklet. And lastly, there's just a couple of stickers in here, just letting you know that SOS messaging is for life-threatening emergencies only. To send messages, power on device, lift flap and hold down the selected button until it blinks green. To cancel messages, hold down the selected button until it blinks red. Important, if GPS light is red, move to a location with a clearer view of the sky. So that's letting you know that only use the SOS function if it is life-threatening, and if it's unsuccessful at sending a message, try to get somewhere with a bit of open sky. So not inside a cave or something like that. Alright, let's have a bit of a close look at what we've got. Alright, so that's the unit there. Down the bottom we've got the OK button to let people know that you're checked in alright. And then we've got a tracking button down there, which is a little footprint. And we've got the custom message over on this side here, and it looks like we've got little indicator lights above it. This button here, there's 2 little flaps here. So this one here with the hands is just to let people know that you need a bit of help, so to let your family and friends know. So that, and you've got a little indicator light there. So to activate that, there's a little flap that you lift up and you push the button, but if you push it while the flap's down, it's not gonna work. And the same for the SOS button on the side here. If you lift that up, there's a little SOS down the side there that you push, and you can close it as well. So on the top here, it's got above the logo, it's got a power indicator, GPS indicator light, and it looks like a message sending indicator light. On the side, we've got a little power button that you have to hold down to turn on. And then on the back here, we've got this little flap with the little plug there for the mini HDMI. So dare I say, if you put rechargeable batteries in there, you can charge it via rechargeable batteries. So that just plugs in there like that. Then if we undo these little D-rings here, we should be able to put the batteries in. So we'll just do that quickly. That's one. And we undo the other one real quick. I'll spin it around like that. There we go. That undoes there. And as you can see, it's got all the spots for the batteries. So we undo battery pouch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we can just put screw those little screws back in. And then if we turn this one on, there we go, all the lights light up, just letting you know it's working. So if you have a look at this little power light, it looks like it flashes every now and then. Yep, every few seconds it flashes. So what I'm going to have to do before using this is to go onto the Spot website, activate it, get my service, and then we'll be able to do all the tracking via my mobile. So hopefully that shows you the physical size of the unit, and it is quite rugged. All this material around the edge is rubber. I believe it's also reasonably waterproof, this thing as well. Wouldn't want to go swimming with it though. So if we have a look at the quick reference guide, so before you start, here's a few important steps. Needs a clear view of the sky, orientating Spot so that the Spot logo is facing up towards the sky will improve performance. So the antenna is located under the logo, so exactly the way it is works. Keep it at least 12 inches away from other GPS devices, and always activate your Spot before you start your adventures, and it tells you where to go for your subscription, which is findmespot.com/services. And there's different packages that it tells you. And then on the inside, if I just move this away, on the inside it just runs you through some of the basic things. So power, GPS message, your help assist, check-in, custom message, and tracking down the bottom, as well as your SOS. So then it runs you through all of the buttons that I've already run you through on the back there. So you'd be able to see everything there. Alright then, well, I believe that wraps it up for the review on the Spot. So I'm going to go and get myself a subscription shortly, because my trip begins in 3 months, a year subscription. So I'll probably get the subscription in maybe about a month or two, so I can maximize those 12 months, because I've got no need to use this just yet. Alright, remember to like, share and subscribe. Check out all my other videos. If you've got any questions, please feel free to ask. Any tips, also send them straight on through. And hope you like this little device, and please keep in touch. Alright then, take care and see you in the next video. Catch ya. Bye.